Oh, what up, beautiful people?
What's up? Yeah, good people of YouTube. Welcome or welcome back to my channel.
Yeah, welcome back to her channel.
Guys, today I have a special guest. Normally she is in the background recording stuff or making a lot of noise for my videos. This is her. Introduce yourself.
Hello, beautiful viewers. So my name is Harriet from Kenya. I am currently studying nursing at LSMU. That's Lithuanian University of Health Science.
She's a smart people.
It sounds different. It's Lietuvos. Okay, let's not go into
No,
details.
still as you say it. Because I don't even know.
I know.
Who's for real?
LSMU. Guys, do your research.
Just say it in Lithuanian so they can feel how Lithuanian is such a nice language.
Lietuvos Mosklus Universitetas. No. Lietuvos Sveikatos Universitetas. Mosklus Universitetas, like Lithuanian. So Lietuvos. Mosklus is
Mosklus. The first one is health.
LMSU.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sveikatos is health.
Sveikatos is health. So
because
Lithuanian School of Health Sciences.
Yeah, because like to cheers in Lithuania we say is sveikata, which is to health. Yeah.
To good health. Not just health.
To good health. Sorry.
So yeah.
She's been here longer than I am. How long have you been here?
3 years now. 3 years. Yeah, my 3rd year.
Yeah.
So the topic today, let me take charge. Yeah. The topic today is nursing. We're trying to make it to make our people back home, give them a chance. I mean, knowledge. Yeah, knowledge about what's happening or how they can get to move and study abroad, which is something most people would really like, but unfortunately, because you don't know how to go about it, then it gets to be a challenge for us.
Yeah, I think it's one of the questions that I've been asked, like, oh, could you tell us how to get to this site? Because as I said, there's a lot of curiosity about coming to Eastern Europe. You know, it's not like Australia or UK or the US. So where else do people go a lot for study tourism? Malaysia.
Tourism?
Yeah, like still study tourism.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I understand, yes.
Okay.
And Finland too.
Yeah, Finland, but like this side, I will tell you for sure there's so many Germans, there is Swedish, who else? Finnish, even American students.
Yeah, we do have
yeah that. A lot of people who know this place are coming this side because like most of them actually they don't get the pass mark for their country. Yeah. And instead of like retaking the exam, wasting time, they just opt to go to another place. So where do we start? Why nursing? How did you decide about nursing?
So yes.
Oh yeah, two things. How did you decide about nursing, and how did you know about Lithuania?
Oh, that will make this vlog the longest. So how did I know about Lithuania? I knew about Lithuania from a friend. As you all know, it's a small country. It's not out there actually in Kenya. Very few people know about it. So I had it from a friend and went for it. Fortunate enough, I got the chance within 1 week. So I was the lucky one there. And why I chose nursing? Yeah, nursing. Like, why not nursing?
Right.
Who wants opportunities after studies where you don't need to have someone to be your godfather so that you can get employment, because that is the norm back home. You go through studies, you use a lot of money for your school and colleges and whatnot. Then after that, where do you go to? It's so hard to get into the employment industry, so to get employed, so you need godfathers and whatnot so that you can make it out back home. Sad as it is, but that's the reality. So
Do you
So
think-
nursing will stand in for you. Like it's a, should I call it a through pass maybe? You
Yeah.
study nursing, like how many times have we been told you study nursing and you have a bright future, as they say, because going into the job
Market.
market is just as smooth as it is.
Yeah. Okay, and talk to us about like fees.
Okay, so Lithuania is also affordable in terms of fees as compared to guys
Please
back
speak
home.
a bit loud.
We know that we want to go to most of us, like we're going to Canada, we're going to Australia, so
Especially Australia.
Lithuania is quite affordable, like 3 times cheaper than out there. So
Give us
the
figures,
fee,
baby.
I'll be specific. So the fee is 4,200 per year for nursing degree, bachelor's, yeah.
Which is quite nice because I think Australia would pay like
15,000,
sheesh.
about 15 to 20,000. So
Yeah,
Lithuania is
so,
quite cheap,
I think, and
quite affordable.
yeah, that's not cheap. Let's say
Yeah,
affordable.
affordable.
Yeah, because you know there is like I don't see the significance of honestly paying all that amount for a degree in this era. My mom keeps telling us that during her time, by the time they were graduating, they already had posting.
Yeah.
So the world is changing so fast, and we don't have to, people should not, okay, no, we can't tell you what to do, but it's a lot of money. So for those who cannot really afford, there's like options. There's even like, I think in Ukraine, there are even people studying medicine in Russia, in Romania. So I think the point is to be open-minded. But why we chose Europe, even for myself, is the aspect of mobility. That once you have the card,
the residence permit,
we just move around everywhere. We are like Europeans. Yes. Composition of students.
Oh yeah, so how the system works, we've got international students and foreign and locals. So the locals are quite a number, quite a lot, and the internationals are not that much. But the good part about studying medicine in our school is you are grouped into small clusters, okay? So you might be 400 to, like, say minimum 400 in that field in that particular year, but you'll be grouped in, say, a group of 15, so small clusters, and you'll be attending separate classes. You see,
your classes scale to 400.
Yeah, but it's divided so that student-teacher ratio because of that aspect. And so you have groups, you'll be doing your practicals in groups and stuff like that. So that's a plus.
It's very personal. Like if you have a question, you just can easily access your professor to be like asking, which actually is the same with me. It's like so personal. Which is super cool. Composition, I also meant like as foreigners, I know there's Africans, there's Indians, Germans, Germans, especially in School of Odontology. There are so many.
A lot of Israelis.
Yeah, so there's like a diverse
it's really diverse. I mean, now I can cook different kind of dishes.
That's the best part. You can cook and eat.
We get to learn new cultures,
and even if your English is not that perfect, it's okay, because
it doesn't matter.
Most people here, their English is not their first language. Like even for us, English is second, right? Yeah, first one is Swahili, in case you're wondering. Talk to us about your immigration process. Mine, I told them I got my visa, I think in 3 days. It was very, very straightforward. Anybody who asked me like, did you use an agent? I did not use an agent. 2 reasons. She did. 2 reasons. The process is straightforward, and 2, Lithuania is trying to create this culture of education tourism, because it's a small country. Great schools, the infrastructure, the libraries are amazing, but there's not so much young people, so it's trying to get people inside. The school will give you a coordinator, and she will help you in everything. So talk to us about your experience.
So I I got to. I told you I learned about this from a friend who got to know about this from an agent. So I'm one of those girls, but fair enough, it worked. So I got here using an agent, I must say. The process was very quick. I got my visa as well in 3 days. Like, I got my enrollment letter, acceptance letter, paid my fees the following day, and processed my papers on the third day, my visa on the third day. Got it after 3 days. So I told you in a week I was ready to go. But however, that's not what we encourage anymore because of the hefty fee that the agents collect from us.
Yeah, without any point.
So there's no point. I mean, you can do all this research online, talk to us if you have questions.
We're
you
very
can
helpful.
reach out to whoever is in whichever country you want to go to and get the details. I mean, you can never go wrong, and it becomes cheaper, so you can save up that money to do other things. Yeah,
to buy winter clothes.
Yeah, and moving isn't moving is quite expensive, so you need all the extra resources you have. So don't use agents, and we're not trying.
I think agency people use where the system is complicated, like maybe the American, Australian, or maybe the UK one. But when the system is very straightforward, they ask these documents. Even the amount of money they ask, how much was it? Do you remember?
No.
The amount of money they ask, like for your sponsor, because you have your sponsor has to.
I think I used like up to 1,000 euros.
1,000 euros, that's like
100.
Yeah, even my sister had plus, almost, because my sister was my sponsor. She had like maybe a million. A million Kenya shillings.
That's no. It's 100,000.
Like, you remember you came with 3 months.
3 months visa, yeah.
Yeah, for me I came with a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think a million. Then also oh yeah, like a tip. If you don't have a bank account, you need to open one and you do some transactions. Don't just rely on mobile money, because this document is required by the embassy. Yeah, you have to show that money is moving, you have an account, maybe you've been working, or whichever, even if it's just pocket money. Just show them that you are an adult and you can survive on your own, because people worry about that.
Yeah, so back to immigration process. Currently, we have to. I was lucky to get it from Kenya. Yes, I got the Spain visa and
embassy.
Yeah, from the Spain embassy. Yes.
So you're saying Spain visa?
Yeah.
You could go Spain visa?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, sorry, we should say this. She came with a short term. I came with a long term. For short term visas, and this is not allowed anymore.
No, not anymore. I think I was the first. I and my friend were
there was
the
like
first
a tiny loophole that these guys came with. It doesn't happen anymore.
So currently you have to go to South Africa.
But you pay dearly for
Egypt, yeah. South Africa still it's close to the same. Like you have to fly to South Africa, to Egypt, or to Dubai.
No, in terms of that, you had to pay more to the school. Remember, after the 3 months, you had to raise another money for.
That's a story for another.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. It's like no, she got it, but she paid it another anyways.
Yeah.
But although I heard that they've started using the VSF. I hope it, because seriously, Lithuania sometimes.
Guys, fingers crossed.
Yeah, because Nigeria and Cameroon, they use the VSF. Yeah. In Nairobi, it's in Westlands. I just check with them. If not, you'll have to go to South Africa or
Dubai or Egypt. Yeah.
Or Turkey. Yeah. What's the next one?
Fly all the way to a different continent. What if you don't get it? Anywho. So next is
experience. Like you mentioned that you love the teacher to student ratio,
one-on-one,
and you also love how practical it is.
Yes. One of the most prestigious universities, in Europe. Yeah. So
it's very old.
It's so interactive. We get to practice at the hospital with them. Language is key, but we try. Thanks to the system, when you come here, you're taken through a 1-year language course.
Compulsory.
Because we need to communicate at the hospital, and it's so empowering. It's so like we are in this, guys. We are doing it already. So like we actually practicing on real patient, not dummies. Of course, we started with dummies, but now. So
she's
it's
she's my night nurse.
It's a good process, I would say.
Let me tell you a story. So one time we went on a double date, yeah. These guys, they are like Lithuanians. They didn't know she speaks Lithuanian. So when I excused myself to go to the washroom, they were speaking in Lithuania. And guess who is like pretending she doesn't understand? Yeah, well, they're not saying anything bad, but it was just like, wow, you know, once like language is powerful.
Yeah,
it is powerful.
So guys, if you want to come here to Europe, be ready to study more languages, different languages, which will also help you later on in the business and job market,
and even
you want to get employed,
and social interactions as well.
We need it. You need communication. I mean,
and it's just different when somebody speaks to you in your language. Like you see how they warm up. They're like, oh wow, you speak Lithuanian.
You get good deals.
Truputty, which is little.
I mean, you get pass to a lot of things. So,
but yeah, you're having a good time. Like seriously, which tell us. I know you've like had is it internship, no practicals?
I'm currently doing my
in plastics. You did in plastic surgery. Guys, actually plastic surgery here is
surgery department.
Is regular.
Yeah,
people are used to it. It's not even news.
It's amazing.
You've worked in plastic surgery department.
Yeah, currently I'm working with cardiological department. I've worked with what else? A lot. Like after 3 months, you keep changing to different departments.
Yeah, so I think that's really nice because you have lots of experience.
I've worked with the chemotherapy department as well.
Oh my god, it must have been intense.
So the effect of COVID on our studies,
with this online, what has been your experience so far studying like online? Guys, online ain't good for such kind of courses, I would say, but we made it work. I mean, it wasn't the schools, it wasn't in their hands, so it's not, we can't hold them responsible for that, but it was a hectic time to study. Do you think they tried like to make it interesting and to make sure students are learning? They did, because the studies were so intense. We spent more hours. It was online, but it meant more hours of studies. More hours, like we did if we had labs or anything, we had to take a break in between the lectures, do it, and after like 2 hours the lecture would be back. So it was quite intense. I prefer to go to school, we wrap this up, and we go about our lives. And what are the opportunities that studying in Europe offers like somebody?
Okay, so just as she said, when you get the TRP, European card, not the residence card. So you're eligible to move in and out of the country within that time. So key element, as we've just talked about, is language. So when you get here, figure out which country you want to get to base in, study their language. After school, do their licensing exam, get a license, and you're good to go. So you have 27 countries to choose from, guys. Let's come and do it. Thanks to COVID, I mean, every country needs more and more employees.
I think nurses are just needed everywhere.
I know. So the market is wide. It's really, it's a lucrative, we say lucrative business. So this is a lucrative study plan.
And it's also one of those careers, just like social workers, anything that is it's intensely with like needing human connection is one of those careers that will not be easily mechanized. You guys know artificial intelligence is becoming a thing, but things with nursing, social work, psychotherapy, of course we can't tell you which course to pick, but we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, but if you want us to talk about that, you can.
Yeah, probably if you want to talk like career choices, I don't know, are we even equipped for that?
We are. At least you know what is more marketable out here. So if you guys would like, she could hook you up. She got you.
We could talk about what careers are marketable going into the future, because things are changing so fast.
So
this is what actually but I can't talk even about it, Harriet, because it's very complex. This book, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century by the historian Noah Hariri, it's amazing. And especially with career, I wouldn't really advise anybody to do anything related to IT. I'm sorry, guys. IT is marketable,
really marketable. So but I'm surprised.
Yeah, if you go to Asia, there are so many IT guys like India.
It is. So why?
They don't have jobs. They do not have jobs. That's why you see a lot of companies, American companies, European companies, will outsource from India and give them pocket change, because they have a market. Because like 10 years or 15 years ago, everybody was told read IT, be a software engineer. So I think for me, I would just advise anybody, of course, what you're passionate about.
Yeah, you should go for what you're passionate about.
Yeah, but if
that's the first point, what you're passionate about.
But if you don't know what you're passionate about, probably do something that is not easily mechanized.
No,
like they cannot do artificial intelligence on it. Yeah, otherwise in 30-20 years you will be made redundant.
I know. So you have to come up with a plan as fast as possible. So another thing I know most guys are going to ask is part-time jobs as a student. But for that, I would like you to get into her next blog, where she'll be hosting more on
jobs.
Yeah, part-time jobs as while studying, because coming from Kenya, you know what's happening. People want to travel, but the first question they'll ask you, how jobs? About part-time jobs?
Yeah,
because
it is a tricky question, but hard. It's doable.
Next vlog maybe.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care. In Lithuania we say
Iki.
Yeah, or Visogero.
Iki.
And in Swahili we say Kwaheri. Kwaheri ya kuonana.
Bye.
Yeah, see you. Oh no, we should tell them to like and comment and subscribe.
Oh yes, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. All the questions you have, she got you. This one here, subscribe.
I'm your plug. And look at this face, God. But we're pretty. We're pretty.
Wow, validation again.
Self-love. Bye.